Hello, and thanks for clicking in. Today, we're going to check out the Thermomix and how it can help your life. So, thank you to the person who has sent you this recording or watching this recording with you today. I'd love you to share with them what dinner time is like for you right now. What does it look like for you on a typical weekday? So, feel free to pause this video and have a chat with the consultant you're watching this with, or text them if you're watching the recording. Have a think. What is it like for you to get meal times ready, meals on the table? On a typical weeknight. Press pause and let's have a chat about that. The reason we're doing that is to explore what it's like for you right now and see how the Thermomix could complement your life. So hopefully you've had a little chat now or a little think about what it's like for you to get dinner on the table. Everything from deciding the meal, what are we going to cook? Where are the ingredients? Who's going to go shopping? Does the shopping each week? How is the shopping ordered or purchased? And everything to, what my kids like this or my kids like that, or food intolerances, or how busy things are and how chaotic things may get at mealtime when you're prepping the meals. Maybe you'd like somebody else to also work on the mealtime with you and it not just be you doing all the cooking. Have a little think, or maybe you want to get a bit more creative. Maybe cooking has become a bit of a chore and a bit of a bore and you want some new ideas. Or maybe you absolutely love cooking and you'd like to take it to the next level. Have a think about what it's like for you now and what you would like maybe to improve, work on, or to be totally different. And that's what we're here now to explore together. So have a little think, share with your consultant, and let's see how we can help you today. So TM7, whoops, that's a blooper. TM7s are here. So 2649 is the investment of the Thermomix. There are other ways to get a Thermomix, maybe discounted or free. Do you want to know more? Ask your consultant, because we do have special programs where you can earn discounts or even a TM7 for free. We can do a business info session with you so you can find out more about what that might look like. The benefit of that is you can use some time rather than your money to get your TM7 on your bench quicker. So consultants learn a lot about their Thermomix on the way, and that's one of our payment methods as well. You can give it a go, see if it's for you. So if you'd like to know more about that, your consultant can put you in touch with their team leader. Let's get cooking and see a little bit more about the Thermomix up close. Now, you might have never had a Thermomix, or maybe you have had a Thermomix before, one of our awesome previous models. Either way, we'll just have a little look at our TM7. We have our lid. We don't have the casing, so we don't have the locking arms anymore. The locking is within the lid and the bowl, and it's very, very sturdy technology there with our new technology. We have the 2.2 litre stainless steel bowl and blades that do all the magic. Incredible. Very similar looking bowl, except something different is the insulated cover. Isn't that beautiful? And really easy to take the blades out. So just a simple swipe, blades out. Make sure your blades are definitely in and slide across. Make sure your blades are in before cooking. And we have the base here, we can see. Let's go down just a little. We have our base unit here. Very sturdy, and also built-in glider board in there, so you can move it across your bench easily, move it around your kitchen. Now with Thermomix, we can look up recipes, and we have a beautiful 10-inch screen here that makes it easy to look up recipes and what you feel like eating and getting ideas. So your consultant will support you through your journey if you choose to go ahead with the TM7 today. and can help you learn all about cookie dough as well and how to find our recipes on our recipe platform, which we call Cookie Dough. You can also have a 30-day free trial just by watching this session today. Ask your consultant how you do that. Now let's have a look. So on the screen, you can personalize your screen. You might like to cook manually and you don't want to see the recipes, or maybe you want inspiration every day. You want that to pop up. So there's all different ways you can set your personalized screen. I've got mine that's having a bit of my weekly planner and some of the modes on there as well, but I can easily scroll down to my recently cooked and getting other inspiration as well. So let's tap on my weekly planner, which is just sitting here right in front of me. I've popped in a dish. We're going to get cooking now, and we can chat more as we cook. So on the screen, we have our beautiful, colourful picture that is really enticing, and people are going to want to cook with you or help you in your home if that's what you're looking for. Other family members to help with mealtime? Yes, please. So let's have a look. We've got ingredients and the prep steps at the touch of our finger, and all we need to do is press the start button there and we can get going. So I do have the ingredients prepped, and I am doing a vegetarian version for the very first time. I'm going to test that out with you guys. So instead of chicken, I'm using sweet potato. It's asking us on the screen to place 30 grams of cheese in. Now, I haven't weighed that. It's double, and that's fine. Got my cheese cubed, and we are going to grate that cheese. So let's have a look. We've got the lid on, and the large pictures here are also guiding us what to do as well. We can tick off the ingredients, or we don't have to. It's up to you, your choice. I'm just going to press the play button. The recipe is preset in there for us. It's called guided cooking, which means the recipes pop up. So the scales popped up for me, and the time there it was 3 seconds, I think. Just 1 sec. It was 5 seconds. Speed 8 for the parmesan. Alrighty, and as you can see, that parmesan is now beautifully grated, and it smells amazing. So I'm just going to pour that one out into my little cup, and you can see the spatula. If you have had a previous model, spatula looks a little different as well. It means it's easy to scrape out everything in less scrapes because it's larger. You've also don't have the little disc on the spatula, making it easier to use. There we go. So I'm just wiping that out. There we are. And we'll scrape that off the bottom as well. So we'll keep that for putting on our pasta at the end of the dish. Alrighty, so let's give that one a little bit of a clean. So we're just going to give it a tiny rinse and rinse it around so that we don't have the cheese melting on the bottom. So you might choose to just wipe that out with a paper towel. And I didn't have one handy. Alrighty, so let's have a look. So I'm just scrolling down to the next step. So it's really easy to keep going. It has all of the next ingredients here listed for me. So some garlic, pop that in, some sun-dried tomato, about 100 grams. This is going to make the, oops, I didn't weigh that one very well. Let's press pause. That's okay. Then you'll get to see the weighing in real time. So we want to go for about 100 grams of the sun-dried tomato to make a beautiful sauce from scratch. Now you may be able to see a little green line. And you might have heard the tick. Zoom may have got rid of the ticking sound. But when you do weigh in fairly accurately, so on the 100 grams or a bit more, it will tick it off for you automatically. So if that's a feature that you like, you can keep that feature switched on. Otherwise, you can just keep putting everything in. So some capsicum for our sauce. So if you want some hidden vegetables, if that was something that you want to improve in your kitchen, like a bit more veggies, then Thermomix makes it really easy as well. So we've got the capsicum in there, a bit of salt, and we'll pop that in as well, about half a teaspoon, and some pepper as well. And you can get items such as this from our mix shop. As a consultant, you can get 15% off our mix shop or earn commission when your customers pop your name in as well. So there's the base and the flavour bomb we are going to enjoy for our pasta. So this is an all-in-one pasta dish, making it easy to save time and get extra nutrition, avoiding additives, because you know exactly what's in there. You've got the choice of ingredients as well. So if that's important to you, then that might be something that you would really enjoy about having a Thermomix on your bench. Now, right now, what's happening is can't hear anything. So that's one of the things we're all loving about our new model TM7 is that we don't hear the stirring sound of the motor. So that's awesome. And so I can start to hear a sizzle now, because what we're doing is we're using the high heat. So that's around 160 degrees on that garlic, on those sun-dried tomatoes and the capsicum, just to start to pull out that flavour from those ingredients. It was set at 4 minutes, and I just pressed the green play button just before, and that starts doing its thing. So if you're after quieter cooking and you've had our previous models, I encourage you to ask your consultant more about that, book in a demo, or get in straight away, because unless you're joining as a consultant, the wait time is a little while. So right now we are June 27th, and our dispatch is looking at September. So unless you want to join as a consultant and give it a go that way, your dispatch is a little delayed. If you did want to get it straight away, we've seen consultants with theirs in around 7 days doing the earn program, or even less sometimes. We do prioritise getting Thermomixes into consultants' hands so they can start showing customers and earning your TM7 for free or discounted. So if you did want to know more about that, please let your consultant know. Or if you don't want to explore that option at all, you can place your order. So ask your consultant for their special buy link, and they can email that to you, and you can make your payment that way and get your Thermomix on the bench. So right now we're looking at some high heat sauteing. So we've never had that temperature before with Thermomix until the TM6 and our TM7. If you've got one of the previous models, you can enjoy the sizzle and the extra flavour with our Thermomix here, TM7. You'll be able to brown things like onion, you'll be able to brown meats and other vegetables as well. That high heat will also enable you to do sugar work. That means like honeycomb and lollipops and caramel, that kind of thing too, which can come in handy when we celebrate. It's smelling lovely already. There's not even any onion in there. There's some beautiful, lots of beautiful sauces and condiments and pastes you can make with the saute feature as well, starting off the flavour and the intensity of the caramelisation into your meals. Even if it's soups or things like that, you can start them off with the caramelizing of your onions there. Okay. Burmese singing at me. It's got a very pleasant sound. And you can change how long you have that sound for and the volume. Oh, it's smelling really good. Now it's not going to look heaps different yet, but it's absolutely smelling amazing. So imagine what you could do if you knew that your food wasn't going to burn anymore. Who's had burnt garlic and burnt, especially garlic for me, on the fry pan? You won't have that anymore. Just chopping up now. So Thermi said, hey, let's chop up those ingredients to start making the beautiful sauce. I said, okay. I pressed okay. And that was 5 seconds, guys. It's smelling incredible. And this can be a yummy pasta. It's all in one as well. And there we go, just scrape that down. It's all in one. So it's just one pot. For instance, how many pots do you have on the stove that you have to wash each night? This is just one Thermomix bowl that you will be able to clean, and it cleans itself, which is a bonus. Now, let's put this in. So I'm putting sweet potato in, and you would normally put chicken in. I've just cut them up into cubes. There we go. Hey, and we needed a little bit more. Alrighty, so we've got 516. The little green line here is moving down, and it ticked it off. Hopefully you heard that. Now we need a bit of pouring cream as well. Let's pour that in. So I've changed this to vegetarian. And that's the beauty of Cookie Doo with all our recipes. There's so many vegetarian recipes if I wanted to search via that with our filters. But there's also so many ways you can adapt your recipes as you go. So it is guided cooking. And it's really handy because the scales come up, the ingredients pop up on the screen, the method pops up. Now it's ticking it off again. It gives me time to get the next ingredient, which I could have got. Paprika. Let's put some paprika in. It's telling me 3/4 teaspoon. Some Italian herbs. I've got some oregano from the garden that we dried, which is awesome. And veggie stock. I keep mine in my little vacuum seal container. These are designed by Thermomix in Australia, and I might need to make some more. And they are just amazing. Keeping your food, that's 1 tablespoon, there we go. Keeping your food nice and fresh for longer, so avoiding waste. And another way to avoid waste is making your veggie stock. So if you're new to Thermomix, you will be able to learn how to make veggie stock. Your consultant will give you that for homework or create that with you before your delivery demo potentially as well. Now, this is the sauce and potentially the chicken, in this case, the vegetables. So we are cooking that all together. Pop the lid on. It's got 12 minutes, 100 degrees. It's got the reverse on for us so that it protects the sweet potato or the chicken from your blades. And I can't hear anything. So the motor is silent, I've noticed, until about speed 4. And you will hear the ingredients though inside the bowl. If they are, hard ingredients, you're going to hear them going around. We can't stop that. The insulated cover does stop it a little, but the motor. So if you have had a previous Thermomix, you will know what I mean by the motor sound, and we don't have the motor sound now. So that is awesome. It's really responsive, the screen as well. So if you do happen to have wet hands or sticky hands, it is a multi-touch screen, meaning that you could have some water on there. It will be okay. You can still use your screen. We can jump out of the recipe and we can look up other recipes and get prepared for the next thing you're going to make as well. Excuse me. So you can see the full cookie dough on your screen really easily if you wish to do some searches from there, or if you wish to have a look at your menu plan as well, you can certainly do that and get organized. Or for most of us, we'd be doing something else, right? Have a think about what you would be doing if your Thermomix was looking after your pasta dish for you. You got 12 minutes right now for the sauce and the chicken to cook. What are you going to do? Please share it with your consultant that you're watching with now, or to give them a text. Have a think. What do you do? Would you go and sit on the sofa and scroll Facebook? I do that sometimes. Would you go and hang out the washing, clean up your kitchen, help the kids with homework, walk the dog? It's not what you do. Feed the chickens and the guinea pigs. That's what I do. 12 minutes is a lot. Even when you've got the 3-minute cooks, that's a lot to you can get things done too. Imagine knowing that your Thermomix is looking after your food without it going to burn or stick to your saucepans. Okay, and you could bathe your kids while Thermy's looking after your dinner. How good is that going to be? Seriously, it's going to be helping you at the times that you need help in the kitchen. Whether that be because you're busy with little kids, or you might lack your own personal energy, or you just need a helping hand there, or you don't want to think about how to cook something, so you might need a bit of support with cooking, or you might love cooking and you want to find the next thing you can impress people with. Have a think and share with your consultant how you think Thermomix would make a difference in your life. Now, what we might do is have a look at cookie dough, and I'm going to grab my computer and we will have a look at that together and see how cookie dough can help save you time and money as well. Alrighty, so if you would like to have a go, we have a free a 1 month free trial. You can go to cookiedough.com.au and claim your free trial. And please let your consultant know, because they would love to help you learn how to use it and make it help you in your life. Whether you're looking for delicious dishes or whether you're looking for quick, easy meal times for the weekdays, there's everything here. Everything from breakfast, snacks, drinks, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner and desserts and more, and even cocktails. So let's have a look. So we're on our home screen and there's lots of information in here and ideas and inspiration. So if you're needing inspiration, then Cookie Dough is your best friend. Also, if you want to get more organized, you can do that as well. So let's start with looking something up. So have a think about something that you want to use up that's in your fridge or in your garden. You might have excess produce. So what's something we might want to look up? Let's look up lemons, because it's lemon season now. Have you got lemons on your tree? If you've got a tree, or maybe you have a family member with a tree. So if you have an abundance of lemons, for instance, and you can do this with anything. You might want to type in chicken or spinach or whatever, or you might even want to type in, Mexican, Italian, Asian food. or even just the word breakfast. You'll get lots of ideas. Now, we have about 13,000 English recipes, and you will be able to go to your profile and set your default for your languages there. And I have just English selected and all the countries. So when I typed in lemons, I have 3,000 results, which is incredible. But you might be looking for savory things that use lemons, or you might be looking for sweets. So for now, I'm going to go for sweets, and I'm going to use the filter because I would like to scroll through 3,000 recipes on the sofa, but I don't have time for that. and I don't think you do either. So let's see how we can make cookie dough work for us. So we're looking for, let's have a look, desserts, for instance, and probably sauces and spreads and things, because I'm thinking lemon curd. And that's all I'm going to look up right now, because that's 550 results, plenty. Let's make it even smaller so that we can find something we want that's going to suit us in a quick time. So I'm thinking I would like an afternoon tea with little prep time, and I want it ready in less than half an hour. Thank you very much. And I also want just the 5 stars and maybe the 4 stars as well. So from 3,000 results, I've quickly gone down to 73, and this is going to give me some ideas. Now, because I've got every country selected, I do have some double ups, which might be in Canada, America, UK, and Australia. So, this one, really loving this one. I haven't seen that one before. So as you're scrolling through, you can get inspired as well. So I want to use up lots and lots of lemon. So how are we going to do that? I'm thinking it could be the lemon butter, the 5-star ones, great. Oh, and this one, this looks like afternoon tea, because I did have spreads in there as well. So things that afternoon tea that are quick and easy looks like deconstructed lemon tarts. So I could click on that one, have a look. If I like the look of it and I like the ingredients, I'm happy to do that one. What I can do is press cook today, and it will appear on the Thermomix. So everything you do on your app, the app can be on your phone, or your iPad, or your computer at work, and you can set things into your program, into your cookie dough, and that will be on your TM7 when you get home or when you want to cook. You can also add it to your shopping list and get organized, and or you can choose to add it to a recipe list. So you can create recipes for yourself and other family members of things they want to cook, or just general themes and collections. So if you did put it in your weekly planner, I want to do it on the weekend, I'm going to pop it in there. And I'm going to add it to my shopping list because there are a few things that I didn't have. So you could add it to your shopping list as well. I'm going to press back, and I'm thinking that one looked good. And I also want to do this one as well. I want to have a look at it. And that one looks great. So we got some cake happening, and we got some lemon curd, and it's going to be ready in half an hour from the oven, ready for my afternoon tea. That one ticks the boxes. So I'm going to press cook today. And that will be on my TM7 ready to go when I turn around and finish my pasta dish. Let's have a look at what the weekly planner looks like. Oh my goodness, it's full. Great. So you can share this with other family members, and I share this with my partner and my kids, and they may have put some things in as well. Now, we've got this one sitting here, and that will be also on my screen when I turn around as well. Now, let's have a look for your shopping list. And before we jump to shopping list, you can look at different views. So if you want it in a list format, it can go like that as well. Okay, so very, very simple to navigate. And you can look backwards and forwards and even go to different months. So if you want to get ready for Christmas in July, or you want to see what you made at Easter time or last Christmas, you can check it as well. Very handy. Now Fermi has finished, so I'm just going to stop sharing for a sec. And I'm just going to press the green button up the top. It's going to take us back to where we were. Just a sec. Hopefully you're seeing the right screen. Yep. All right. And oh, it's smelling amazing. Let's have a look. Oh, I love the sun-dried tomato and the garlic smell and all those herbs. Ooh, smelling good. All right. Pressing the next button and it's saying pasta time. The scales have come up. They're 1 gram increments, which makes it really easy and handy, especially for baking. Awesome. So that has ticked it off for me and my pasta's in. I'm just going to give that a little stir so that it's submerged in the sauce. Alrighty. Oh, and it's saying cook without the lid. We haven't explored that yet. So we got to set the time because it wants to know how long to cook that pasta. So I'm going to do 10 minutes as per the packet and press go. Oh, I haven't got my lid on. Just going to double check the packet. There's 11 minutes. So we will, what you can do, you can actually change things as you go. So you're not stuck. You can always change the speed or the time it's cooking as well. That's already bubbling a lot. And you can stir it as we go. I will show you. I'm going to bring you a bit closer. Not sure that you can hear it, but it is bubbling away. There we go. Bubble, bubble, bubble. That's what open cooking looks like in our Thermomix. If you wished, you could put the lid on, but it's really great example of how you can cook. You can keep adding things and you can create the pasta dish to be as per your liking. I'll just stir it once or twice as it's going, and that pasta will go down as well into the liquid. So we've got about 10-minute cook. I'm going to press pause and I have another Zoom session starting in 2 minutes, so my timing didn't work so well. What I will do is I will try and put in a photo of what this looks like when it's done, right? Okay. And then what I'd love you to do is have a think about if you'd like to know any more about the Thermomix and ask the consultant that you're watching this with or who sent you this recording. If you already know you want that Thermomix, then let them know that you're ready for that purchase order to be emailed to you. And then you can click on the link and you can make the payment and get your Thermomix on your bench as soon as possible. As I said before, really consider if you might like to have one of these on your bench sooner. As a consultant, we have $0 deposit. Forgot to mention that earlier. It's $0 and you can get your Thermomix on the bench. And then you have training and support as to how you can showcase your Thermomix to starting with your friends and family and working from there and get your Thermomix for free. Or yes, have a go and see if you can get it discounted as well. Thank you so much for clicking in and watching this recording. And for those that were curious to see the shopping list that I was about to show you before Thermi finished cooking, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So you just simply click on your shopping list and you can click off the things that you've already got. Just move my Zoom. You can look by recipe to make sure you're getting the things for the right recipes. And you can also look at, you can remove things. It's really, really easy. Let's remove those. There we go. So we have the recipe we wanted, for instance. You can then send it or send it to other people, or you can order the ingredients from Woolworths. So if you love shopping at Woolies, this is going to make your life even easier because you can press the button and get everything delivered to your home that you've chosen for your week. So it's all about making your life easier and simple with Thermomix. Makes everything achievable. All right, let's have a look at the progress of our Marry Me chicken pasta, but with sweet potato. It's done. Looks beautiful. Let's see. Let's pop it into thermoserver. So, of course, great way to get yourself a thermoserver, and actually the only way to get one is to host your learning session. So you're going to learn heaps more about all the tips and tricks and get the most out of your investment when you have a learning session. So let your consultant know that you're keen to make the most of your Thermomix and book yours in. Let's have a look. Amazing. So didn't have to stir that or look after that. Thermi did all of the looking after, creating the beautiful flavors and ready in no time. There we go. I'm going to put some water in here and a drop of detergent, and Thermi's going to wash itself. There we go. Incredible. I will give that a stir through all the flavors. Yum. There is lunch or dinner ready. There's the cheese that we grated at the beginning, and you can put some of that on. I put a bit extra. You can keep some for people to serve their own. And that was quick and easy. Imagine if some of your family members could help you create that as well. With a simple click of the recipe, it's on your Thermomix, and then other family members could help you, or it make it easier for you when you get home from work. There we go. Beautiful. How about that? Nice. It smells amazing. I'm going to eat some of that now. But to keep it warm, I'm going to pop that lid on. And here we go. I didn't have any baby spinach, so I didn't put that on. But there's our recipe all done. And we even get a song to say that we've completed it. Thanks, Fermi. And you can see the things that I added in from the cookie dough earlier. Let's have a look. So in our planner, they're there, ready to go. So the lemon, let's have a look. So I put in the deconstructed lemon meringue, and also Edna's lemon curd. I simply press the button and away we go for the next dish after get Family to clean himself. Pressing start and we can go. All the modes are on there. We haven't even touched the modes today, but that's where we'll get our pre-clean. I might actually do that now and show you. Put some water in. And just cover the blades. Pop that in. A little drop of detergent. And with the great pictures, everything's nice and clear and easy to see. I'm just going to go, and that will clean. So it's quiet, there's no noise now while it's heating the water, and then once it's nice and hot, it will swish it around and do the lid and everything for me. And happy days. And what I can do is get my ingredients ready. So I can tap on the ingredients of the lemon curd and start to get those out, and they'll be ready to make next. Yay! All right, have a great day, and ask your consultant for your purchase link now, and you can start creating incredible adventures in your kitchen as well.